faraway place lived a beautiful little girl called Cinderella. She lived with her father, stepmother, and two stepsisters. Cinderella's stepmother and her stepsisters were mean to her. They made her do all the work in the house and yelled at her all the time. The stepmother was nice to her daughters, but not to Cinderella. She gave her old and torn clothes to wear and never gave her enough to eat. Cinderella's stepsisters were lazy and never helped around the house, but she worked hard the whole day. Although Cinderella had a hard life, she was kind and thoughtful to others. One morning, the king sent a special announcement to the whole kingdom. Hear, hear! The king is going to have a grand ball at the palace. All of you are welcome to attend and enjoy. The news made everyone excited. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters were very eager to go and meet the prince. They bought new dresses and new shoes to attend the ball. Cinderella wanted to go to the ball too, but her stepmother would definitely not buy new gowns or new shoes for her. On the day of the ball, the stepmother and stepsisters got ready to leave. They were very excited, but they ignored Cinderella. Cinderella went to bed and lay there crying softly. She thought about her mother and how nice everything had been when her mother was alive. Suddenly, there was a bright glow in the room. A beautiful woman appeared in front of Cinderella. She said, "Cinderella, I am your fairy godmother and I am here to help you." The fairy godmother knew that Cinderella wanted to go to the king's party. She had come to help Cinderella with magic. She said, "Cinderella, I will give you new clothes and new jewelry for the ball." The fairy godmother swished her magic wand and suddenly, Cinderella was in the most beautiful dress she had ever seen. It was soft and silky and had sparkles all over. One more swish of the wand. Cinderella had matching glass slippers and glittering jewels. Cinderella felt like a princess. She was ready to go to the king's royal ball. The fairy godmother made a carriage for Cinderella out of a pumpkin. She changed 4 mice into 4 strong horses to draw the wonderful carriage. The fairy godmother said, "Dear Cinderella, enjoy the ball, but remember to leave before midnight. The magic will be over then, and everything will return to normal." Cinderella arrived at the ball and everyone turned to look at this beautiful girl. Nobody knew who she was. The king and the prince were walking amongst the people. Suddenly, the prince also saw the beautiful Cinderella. The prince came over and asked Cinderella to dance with him. Danced together the whole evening. Cinderella's stepsisters did not recognize her. They were jealous of this beautiful girl who was spending so much time with the prince. Cinderella realized that it was going to be midnight very soon. She dashed out without even saying goodbye to the prince. She wanted to leave before her clothes and carriage could change. The prince was surprised to see the beautiful girl rushing away. He did not even know her name. As he ran after her, she got into the carriage and the horses raced away. In her hurry, Cinderella had left behind one of her glass slippers. The prince decided to use the special slipper to find her again. He called all his ministers and said, "Find the girl whose foot fits this slipper." The ministers searched all over the kingdom. All the girls were eager to try the slipper. The prince had said he would marry the girl who could wear the glass slipper. One minister reached Cinderella's house. Cinderella's two stepsisters were eager to try the slipper. They both wanted to marry Prince Charming, but neither of them could fit their foot into the slipper. The minister saw Cinderella standing in a corner. He asked her to try on the slipper. Her stepsisters laughed because they thought Cinderella couldn't have been the girl at the ball. Cinderella came forward and slowly put her foot in her glass slipper. It fit her perfectly. The minister and his attendants jumped for joy. They had found Prince Charming's bride. The prince heard the news and came immediately on his magnificent horse. He was very happy to see Cinderella again. Cinderella and the prince got married at the palace. The fairy godmother was one of the guests. Cinderella and the prince lived happily ever after.